Guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sinchan Chatterjee and I am a Fulbright Nehru doctoral visiting scholar in the English department at UC Berkeley. When I was growing up and someone would ask me where I was from, I had to tell them I was from Kolkata, which was the only recognizable name, the city I lived closest to, but was still about a couple hours away from my house. That is the problem with being a small town kid. Nobody knows your name or the name of your town. But I feel like I had to fit in. I had to avoid the embarrassment that comes from being born in a small, unknown piece of land that is not even on a map. And so I pretended to be from a bigger city. I gave up my roots. I tried to wear different clothes and speak differently, like my city friends, in the hope of being accepted and loved, or at least not made fun of. So if you're a small town kid, this video is for you. I know you feel like there is no escape from your small town and all of its judgmental people who do not understand you. I know you're always being consumed by this gnawing loneliness of not being understood, of not feeling seen or heard. They are all content with what they have. They are happy licking the boots of your teachers and cramming lessons on weekends and scoring well on tests and getting an average job with average thrill, sipping average coffee with average colleagues who once used to be classmates. They will live to appease their neighbors and spend every last rupee they earn on their shoes and cars. Their thoughts will be dull and uninspiring, their eyes unmotivated and passionless. They will grow old and die in that small town, too afraid to ever step out of their comfort zone, to disobey and not do what they are told to do for once. They will stumble along the pathway that thousands have walked before them, because to do anything original takes courage and faith. To make a new path is not the task of an average person. I know how it feels to want to run away from your small town, with its smaller minds and the meaningless gossip and pointless chatter, and to spread your wings and see the world. Your teachers do not understand you. They have been taught to clip any wings when they see them. Your parents are afraid of what kind of monster you might turn out to be. You are too different from the norm, and they think it reflects poorly on their capacity for parenting. You do not have friends, only bullies and haters. Nobody talks to you. You hate crowds, and they are nothing without crowds. Their sense of self is dependent on acceptance from others. You are a free spirit. You can see behind the facade, the make-believe veneer of walls and borders and boundaries. You know inside your bones that this little town cannot be the end of your world. You will not let this small town be the death of you. It will be hard. It will be lonely. You will doubt yourself every single day. But you will learn the magic of faith and its power to lift you up from the fathomless pits of hell. You will celebrate the small joys and the tiny wins. You will pat yourself on the back and keep on going. The world will be your playground. And they say the sky is the limit, but that is about as far as their eyes can see. Your limits are up to you to draw. And then one day you will be stronger than you have ever been before. And then you will look back on the albums from decades ago. You will look into the eyes of the small town kid you once used to be, with no hope of escape, no future, no direction. And you will smile because you trusted the process and put in every last ounce of sweat, tears and blood you had in your body. You will know that with all your limited means and your restricted resources, you did the best that you could. You will go places. You will see the world. You will fly and sail and run and hike and drive and walk and climb to places you did not even know existed. You will see sunsets and waterfalls and mountains and deserts that blow your mind and make you question if you live in a painting. You will go to museums and see paintings you have only read about. You will feel the humanity on this planet. You will trace your roots and know the history of our planet and our species. You will live 1,000 stories and fall in love 100 times and remember the world in fractions and see the world in a grain of sand and find so much laughter it makes your stomach hurt and feel grief so powerful that it reminds you of the mad depth of your capacity to love. You will speak to sunflowers all day long and commiserate with them when the sun sets. You will run across green meadows with knee-length grass under the open skies and scream in sheer joy. You will make faces at a baby sitting next to you on the bus and make him giggle so hard his mother cannot stop him. You will surprise yourself and others around you with your aliveness and your openness. You will be free. You will be the best thing that ever happened to your goddamn town, to your family, to your school, your neighborhood. And someday, you will not only forgive your small town for being small, you will thank it for everything it gave you. The bullies, the enemies, the haters, the gossip, the anger, the sadness, the desire, the fuel, the passion, the drive, the madness, the will to never stop. You come from nothing, and so you have nothing to lose. The world is yours for the taking. It is waiting for you. So go, live the life you cannot stop dreaming of. Work towards it, one day at a time. Fix your habits. Eat healthy food, sleep on time, drink plenty of water, rest a lot, sleep well, and whatever it is that you feel passionate about doing, pour all of yourself into it without fear or shame. It will guide you forward. The dream will lead the way. Dive in blindly. And no matter what happens, you know you will always have that little kid smiling back at you from the photographs. You did him proud. You saved his life, and he's so fucking grateful to you. You will have made yourself proud. You will have climbed out of that well. And now it will be up to you to send down a rope for help. There are thousands, millions stuck in that well right now, and they are looking up to you for hope and for help. You cannot give up. You can never give up. They're counting on you. There is too much weight on your shoulders. But above all, do not be afraid to be yourself. Embrace your roots, where you come from, because that will keep you grounded. You are the hope of your small town. Put it on the fucking map. Do something so unimaginable, so wild, so crazy, so big that people ask where this person was from. And someone comes up with the answer, the name of your little town in the midst of nowhere. And that day, your bullies and your haters and your teachers and your classmates look around and open their eyes wide and say, "That is him. I knew him. I know him. He was born in our town." Thank you for watching. My name is Sinjan Chatterjee. I'm a Fulbright visiting doctoral scholar in the English department at the top public university in the world. And I was born in a small little town called Bandel. And do subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.